Hello everyone, I'm Rhino, joined alongside Hannah Anderson over here, and we are here today to go over some of the bigger news stories of this week. Before we get started on that though, I do want to remind everybody that this and everything that we do here is brought to you by Dreams Unlimited Travel. Experts in helping you plan the perfect Disney vacation. When you book with them, it costs you nothing extra on your trip, and you help support the channel and all of the content that we produce here. So check them out, dreamsunlimitedtravel.com. It is also brought to you by our Patreon supporters. We couldn't do it without you. If you want to learn how you can get exclusive content from different members of the Diz team, you can head over to patreon.com/DizUnlimited to learn about that today. Thank you to all of those supporters out there. Thank you to all of you for watching here today. So we're doing a fun little video. So here's the thing. This is going to be our Disney news flash. Hannah, please. Hannah, please.
Okay, sorry. Save that for Patreon.
That's for the after show. Again, patreon.com/DizUnlimited. No, but this was just, we felt like there were some news stories that had come out this week, and we have a couple of pre-recorded Tuesday shows, and we didn't want to wait too long until it was like old news. So we figured, you know what? Let's sit down for a couple of minutes, and we'll do a quick little news flash. And that's how we'll do it. So, all right, Hannah, to quote Li Shang, let's get down to business.
I got that.
So,
okay. That was
cute. This is going to be a sweet and short video, hopefully with some of the news stories that we, like I said, didn't want to wait a week to bring you. So I would argue in this last little bit of time here, one of the biggest news stories is the Lightning Lane news. And
it's controversial.
Yeah, very. And Hannah, I was going to say, with chivalry in mind, ladies first, take it away.
I don't really want to read this.
So it's fine. I'll do it.
This is a lot. Okay?
Yeah, it is dense information, which is not something that I enjoy coming to theme parks. But Disney has announced that changes. With someone like you, I appreciate it.
That's right.
Disney has announced that changes are coming to Disney Genie Plus and individual Lightning Lane entry this summer, starting on July 24th. So it's right around the corner. Walt Disney World is going to be introducing a new, simpler. I'm putting this in big quotations. Simpler, the names to provide more clarity for everybody. So Disney Genie Plus service is going to become Lightning Lane Multipass. Lilo Dallas Multipass. Well, individual Lightning Lane will be known as Lightning Lane Single Pass, which I already feel like is a little more confusing because to me it sounds like you can buy an individual Lightning Lane for any attraction, but that's not the case, right?
Yeah, right. No, it's not. It's for the same single passes that you could buy before, just with a different name. So
while we also, if watching this is not your jam, we have an article up on www.info.com where you can get all of that information. But Disney says that the new Lightning Lane Pass will blend features from its current services and the previously offered FastPass Plus service, giving guests the option to plan ahead if they'd like to, while removing the challenge of planning during their vacation. And they brought back groups as well, which, so here's the thing. So you get to pick one Lightning Lane Pass from Group 1, and then the other two can come from Group 2, or you can do all three from Group 2. But it's one of those things where it's like,
sounds familiar.
The big rides, exactly. The big rides, you get the one, and then the other, like whatever, e-ticket one, and then the other thing. But so some of the highlighted changes that are coming are that you can make up to 3 Lightning Lane selections prior to your visit, and then after you've used those 3 experiences on the day of your visit, you can check the My Disney Experience app for availability to make more. You can choose your experiences prior to purchasing your Lightning Lane too, so you know what you're getting. You can book Lightning Lane passes for multiple vacation days in a single day. I feel like that's kind of a big deal because you can just kind of figure out the whole thing at once. So,
right. Well, and then it's like one of those where you're like, if you have must-do attractions, you can kind of better plan out your day because then you can know like, okay, I got my must-dos at Magic Kingdom, I know I can book a dining reservation at Magic Kingdom. Those kind of things.
Yeah, for real. So I think it definitely eases off that anxiety a little bit. I feel like the people who suffer from this the most are going to be like annual pass holders, or in my case, my mother, people in my family who don't know how to plan vacations ahead of time like that. They know where they're going and when they're going and the general idea of what they want to do and like where, what day.
Yeah.
But they are also, my mom's not like, oh, I know exactly what time I want to have lunch. I know exactly. And that stuff like
your
that stresses her out. Yeah,
Disney vacationer.
Yeah, so that's unfortunate, but it is very. This to me sounds like it's basically a return to FastPass Plus.
It is.
Like,
I
don't
say
really
so.
know the difference. What's different.
You got to pay for it. That's the
You
difference.
gotta pay for. Okay, that's it. You gotta pay. You gotta show that
And
credit
we're calling
card.
it Lightning Lane.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Good chow.
Yeah. How'd you get here so fast?
Chow. Yeah, we're getting those prices, by the way. It's all the things.
So again, this all takes effect on July 24th at Walt Disney World, and it said at Disneyland, which is really interesting because I feel like even when they had the Fast Pass Plus, they had
We could purchase it in advance.
they had Max. What was it called?
They had Max Pass
Pass.
before.
Yeah.
But right now, you could buy Genie Plus in advance. You couldn't reserve for your Lightning
Right,
Lane.
because my friend did that.
Yeah.
His ticket for his one park ticket, he added that when he bought the ticket because I was like, well, I'll get it there. But I remember we were walking to the park and he was like, well, it doesn't work until we get in the park.
Yeah,
a
little bit different. Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like this is going to be if this is a thing where the same rules from Walt Disney World are applying to the Disneyland thing, I think this is going to be a big change for Disneyland people.
Yeah, that's true. Especially, because a lot of those people are locals and pass holders. So,
So I think I'll be interested to see how that all rolls out later this month. But I think it's all just like so complicated. I've never been a fan of the system here. But I do admit that I use Genie Plus when I go out to Disneyland. So, because I feel like there, everything is like closer together. And there's more it's like a lot of attractions really close together. So I feel like it's more like you can like if you select the one that's right now, it's like, okay, now I can select another one. Now I can select another one. Now I can select another. So I feel like I can like bang through them a lot faster.
So I don't use, I use it more at Disneyland than here because being a local, like I don't splurge on Lightning Lane on a Saturday or whatever. And so, you kind of have to be on it. And then like it's
I set
kind
the
of
alarm and everything.
Yeah, and it's kind of a gamble sometimes, because you're trying to like, okay, do you go ahead and book out the attraction that's later in the afternoon because that's the big attraction you want to do, or like I get lazy, so I'm like, no, I just want whatever's next. Like I don't want to have to wait 3 hours for my next ride.
I'm
to
that
also
way.
book my next
ride.
I've
had that. I've had it happen where you get a good rhythm going, but then sometimes, like this last trip I took to Disneyland, I couldn't get there must have been like something going on with Guardians of the Galaxy. So that one of the whatevers wasn't functioning. So I think the passes went a lot faster. So I had one where I was like, I booked it and then I had to wait 2 hours before I could book another one. That's the first time that ever happened out there. But anyway, if you want more information on this, there is an article up on the Diz, and of course you also have Diz boards as well at dizboards.com. There's a lot of posters over there. It's message boards, and people can. I've already started a pretty detailed, in-depth thing that can really help you out and break down a lot of this information. So it is July, so why not talk about the holidays?
Yeah, Christmas
I don't know.
Is starting now.
Yeah. So Disney's Jollywood Nights is returning for select nights November 9th through the 21st.
I did that. I didn't go last year.
Oh, okay. Well, that was going to be one of my questions in here. So, yeah, okay. Well, that's fun. I look forward to doing it. Well, you're going to have to. I think it's going to be a requirement.
Okay.
So,
No,
I think. Well, I think it'll be interesting. So this happens select nights, November 9th through December 21st. It goes from 7:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. at Disney's Hollywood Studios. It is a limited capacity, separately ticketed event. Some changes this year. There's going to be a new skating spectacular set to some holiday tunes.
That's going to be good.
Several times each evening, guests can take in the grace and skill of international champion skaters in awe-inspiring twists on the traditional ice show.
That reminds me, SeaWorld does one of those, and I like that.
I've wondered how they get the ice to skate on and where and how. So that's the part where I'll be very interested.
Sounds really good right now in July.
Seriously. There's going to be 20 unique character experiences featuring both new and returning favorites like Phineas and Ferb, Santa Duffy, Santa Stitch. You can look forward to some fresh new faces as Bo Peep, Lotso. What is that?
That's weird.
Trash bear doing there.
Also, Bo Peep's kind of creepy.
I don't like it. It looks like a murderer, like especially when it's
She's
not.
a
Why isn't it a face character?
Life,
I hate it.
know?
I hate it. It looks like something from The Strangers. Baloo,
But you can go see it.
But King Louie from Tailspin, and if it's Baloo from Tailspin, that's a big deal for me.
Yeah, okay. I agree.
PhotoPass digital downloads are included with your event ticket, so that's a big deal for a lot of people. There's going to be new merchandise this year. Well, there was barely any merchandise last year. It was literally like a T-shirt and an ornament. But there's going to be a collection inspired by Ollie, which is that gingerbread
He's
fella.
cute. I like him.
He's got a what's those new bags?
Oh, like the lug.
Yeah, he's got a lug bag, I think.
Yeah.
There's also going to be a Minnie Mouse earband, festive apparel, stuff like that. That Gertie cookie that everyone wanted.
Yep, gotta have it.
That's going to be back with some new treats. And this year, when you exit, guests are going to receive one sweet treat created by Wonder Maid, which I believe are the marshmallows at Disney Springs.
Oh, nice. Those are really good, actually.
Yeah, they are really good.
Okay, I like that.
Last year it was like coasters and... no, it was just coasters. You got like the map when you went in and then the coasters.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Which was fine. They were like 3D printed coasters or something, but they were fine.
The only thing is like, a marshmallow is, I'm going to eat it. So
I know.
It's going to be gone.
What's this? Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas sing-along, Disney's Holidays in Hollywood, and Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam are also returning with
you need
the...
to say Jingle Bell, Jingle
Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam.
Bam!
Nobody can say it like Craig Williams, but...
That is true.
You're also going to... you're going to get the returning The Holiday Fiesta en La Calle, which will move to Animation Courtyard.
Like that.
Which I like this too, and I don't know if they were there last year, but Jose and Panchito from the Three Caballeros are going to be there. So that's
sassy.
a big... I think this is something you'd look forward to, and I feel like my expectations were like the thing, so we'll see how it goes this year. But the Twilight Soiree at the Tip Top Club, located in the Tower Courtyard, will have dancing throughout the night. This Jazzy Holidays at the Hollywood Brown Derby will return, which we did not speak highly of last year.
I do remember that.
So my hope is they've listened to some of that guest feedback.
It has potential.
Because I'm like, give me some holiday decorations.
Yeah.
Give me the guy on the piano or gal. Women can play piano too, Anna. It's 2024.
Right. Not me, but someone else.
But there's going to be more information about how apparently you can book a reservation in September. I don't know.
Okay.
Stay tuned for that. But the important thing to remember, because it is right here, right around the corner, guests of select Disney Resort hotels, Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin hotels, and Shades of Green can purchase tickets for Jollywood Nights starting on July 2nd.
That's soon, guys.
Yeah. For all other guest tickets will go on sale July 10th. To purchase tickets, you can reach out to a Dreams Unlimited travel agent.
Right here.
If you're wondering what the dates are for this event, well, let me tell you. November 9th, 13th, 16th, 18th, 23rd, 25th, and the 30th, and then the 2nd, 7th, 11th, 14th, 18th, and 21st of December. So that is 10, 11, 12, 13. It's not a lot of days to do that.
Yeah, that's true. And I feel like it's going to be maybe even more popular this year, because I think people were a little skeptical maybe last year. So,
I think it'll be that thing where they're like, all right, if they brought it back, let's see if they work some of those kinks out.
Yeah, and I'm sure they will.
So, we're still talking about the holidays, because Disney has also announced details and dates for 2024 Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
I do love that.
This year you can look forward to new merchandise, obviously.
Always,
yes. Exclusive apparel, trading pans, and more. Classic entertainment favorites are going to be back. You got Mickey's Once Upon a Time Christmas Parade.
The best part.
Once Upon a Christmas Time. Dun, 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 dun. What's your favorite part of that parade?
I mean, toy soldiers. I don't even know why I hesitated. That is my absolute favorite.
Okay.
All right, give me yours.
Sassy Reindeer.
Oh!
Yeah. I love whenever I see them, and I am still waiting on like a solid plush of them or something like that.
Yeah, true. That would be really good.
Yeah. Minnie's Wonderful Christmas Time Fireworks Show. I think the word "wonderful" is debatable. And then
I miss holiday wishes. That was my holdout for wishes.
I just wish it was
that
like
part be like wishes. And be like, oh.
I want the route where it's a party, so I don't want sad sentimental music. Craig Williams does. He loves it.
Oh, I do too. Like all the John Williams.
See, I want
music. Oh,
I want Wham! Last Christmas. I do love that one too. I want Kelly Clarkson Underneath the Christmas Tree.
Oh, that's a good one too.
That,
I mean, there's only one song like that for me. It's the Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
All I want for
Oh, well, that one too. I know.
Well, speaking of that, Clarabelle the Cow, she's going to be there again with Mickey's Most Merriest Celebration cast on stage, where you can
Hey, listen, Pride Month might be over, but
the icon lives
she's
on.
coming back.
She got a new job.
That's right.
So you also got the complimentary cookies and cocoa throughout the park again.
Yep.
And they mentioned, the article mentioned holiday-themed attractions, but they didn't have specifics. So I don't know if we're getting that. I'm assuming they're going to do the Space Mountain thing and the what was it? The teacups had it too.
Yeah, and the Tomorrowland Speedway.
Throw some scarves on those pirates too.
Oh yeah,
no, but they didn't.
Why
but
not? Right, because they
kind
kind of do it for Halloween.
But the Speedway I felt like was the only one that had the true.
I know it's the only time I will ride that.
Yeah, exactly.
So hot right now, so hot.
So Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is, again, a limited capacity 5-hour holiday event kicking off November 8th and running on select nights through December 20th. And that goes from 7 p.m. to midnight. And guests of select Disney Resort hotels, Walt Disney World, Swan and Dolphin hotels, and Shades of Green can purchase tickets. Guess what? On what is going to be the busiest day of the year to purchase tickets, because it's July 2nd. Mm-hmm. And everybody else, July 10th. So the 2nd and the 10th are going to be some busy days.
Sure.
So the dates for this for 2024, again, are November 8th, 11th, 12th, 14th, 15th, 17th, 19th, 21st, 22nd, 24th, 26th, 27th, 29th, December 1st, 3rd, 5th, 6th, 8th, 10th, 12th, 13th, 15th, 17th, 19th, and 20th. That is a lot of dates.
Yeah, it is.
But again, I don't know. Get them in old dates sell out. I would think Jollywood Nights might sell out before the Christmas party, but I don't know.
Because there's less dates.
Smaller capacity park, less dates, and so I'm not sure.
Well, and I would also say like the dates around Thanksgiving week, right before the holiday, right before Christmas, like those are going to be the busiest. So if you're going during a peak time, go ahead and book them if you're thinking about doing it, because they sell out and they don't come back available. If they sell out, I've heard like clients say, "Oh, I'm gonna try to go to guest relations and see what they can do," and it usually doesn't work out. So better safe than sorry.
Well, that's not all for the holidays, because there's Hannah, aren't there some great room discounts right now?
Yes, there are. Okay, so Disney hit us with a lot of discounts this year, and we are this right now. So if you go to wdwinfo.com, we got a full list, because I'm going to throw a lot of dates at you.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is a discount right now that is save up to 30% on rooms for most nights November 24th through December 25th.
That's crazy, because that's like Thanksgiving to
right.
I was like Thanksgiving to Christmas. That's
right. And I remember like back in the day, right after Thanksgiving, early December used to be the time to go, and like it's pretty busy now. So that's kind of
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, if it's a slow time of year as an annual pass holder, I'm like, please, for the love of God.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. So you can also enjoy. So there's more savings. Don't worry. So Sunday through Thursday nights from October 6th to November 21st of this year as well. So you've got, basically fall through the holidays. You can, you do have to be a little bit flexible about which hotel, which days of the week. But, so anyways, also, okay, here's the kicker. You can get free park hopper benefits when you take advantage of this offer, but then upgrade to a room and ticket package that includes a non-discounted 4-day or longer date-based theme park ticket with park hopper benefits. So you can visit.
Yeah. So when you say
that's a lot.
Yeah. When you say date-based theme park tickets, does that mean like you're locked into like you're saying I'm going Monday, I'm going Wednesday, I'm going Thursday, I'm going Friday, I'm going October 5th. Like I don't even know if those are the dates.
So I guess if you and so that's a little confusing. So if you purchase a package, so you're going October 8th through October 12th. So technically they're date based because you have to use.
I just feel like it's a weird wording.
It is
because I'm always like, aren't all tickets
also, that
date
was Disney's
based?
wording.
Yeah, no. That's the thing where I never truly understand that.
So basically, what happens is if you purchase a package with a 4-day ticket or longer, like a base ticket, you can then be upgraded to the park hopper option for free.
Okay.
So that's the discount.
I mean,
you're getting
that's
a room savings, and then you're getting a free park hopper,
which is like not super cheap.
No,
right?
It's not. And I mean, I feel like it's one of those like. It's just, a nice little savings.
Yeah.
And, park hopping,
listen, here's the thing. You come in anyways. It's like one of those where, like, this is the thing about where I always say make the argument for the travel agent is, like, if you were already coming, if you were already booked here, the travel agent that you're booking with, they're going to look at this and be like, was this a better savings than what you currently have? And then feed that back to you.
Well, and that's true. And I think, too, also, if you have a travel agent, like, let's say you booked your October stay 6 months ago, they're going to reach out to you and say, hey, this discount came available. I went ahead and applied it to your room, and I saved you, a couple $100 or whatever. Yeah. And now you got a park hopper, so.
Yeah. And then there's also an annual pass discount right now,
Oh, yes,
too,
there
right?
is.
Yeah.
I know that applies to us. So you can save up to 40% off on rooms.
That's a good discount.
40%'s pretty,
substantial.
Pretty good. And that would be like your deluxe resorts, right? Yeah. Like but still, so those dates are December 9th through December 25th. So again, during the holiday season, you do have to book this one by August 28th. And then it also, so there's another discount, almost the same, 35% on stays Sunday through Thursday, nights October 6th through November 21st.
Again, that's like, you want to come to a Halloween party?
Yeah. Which honestly
Food and wine at that point?
Yeah, right. And then also, okay, so then there's another date range for that save up to 35%, November 24th through December 25th. So really, just looking at this in the most simplest way possible, if you book from October 6th to December 25th, as long as you do that in the next, 2 months, you're going to save up to 35 to 40% off if you're a pass holder.
So that's booking by August 28th, right?
As it's available.
Yeah. Or based on availability, right?
Yeah. True.
That's that's nothing to shy away from. It's again, it's one of those as an annual Passover. Sometimes I'm always like, well, it's like the getaway thing. You're like, I don't know. Sometimes I like going to stay at the cabins.
I know, especially during the holidays, and the resorts decorate here. I feel like not so like the parks will switch over November 1st. I feel like the resorts don't decorate fully until like that second week in November, but it's just another nice
another way to soak it in. Treat yourself.
Exactly.
Treat yourself. 2024. Well, moving over to
no soup in the bins.
We're going to talk about Disney Cruise Line really quickly here too, if you're one of those people that likes cruising at sea. But DCL has released their fall 2025 to spring 2026 itineraries. There wasn't really anything new, right?
No, so some things are returning that we haven't seen in a while, but
Yeah, so I know you said the Halloween on the High Seas is a part of it, as well as the Mickey Very Maritime Cruises. Have you done either of those?
I've only done Halloween on the High Seas, and it was a good time. Basically, it's one day of your cruise where they go all
It's not the whole cruise.
It's not the whole cruise, but it's just one extra thing.
That you were already doing, that you already wanted to do on the cruise.
And they do little things, like all the cups will switch over to Halloween theme, and, like they have different treats. And
well, this also includes more sale dates on what will be the brand new Disney Treasure. Speaking of the Disney Treasure, there's a new lounge,
Yeah, there is. So I am so glad you asked. The Disney article says it's going to be cat-tastic, if that wasn't a spoiler.
Sorry.
We're dog people, but
I know. That's the hard part.
Cats is a great movie. So there's going to be a brand new lounge on the Disney Treasure, and it's themed to the 1970 Walt Disney Animation Studios classic, The Aristocats. And basically, it's going to be a venue that combines elegance of an old jazz club and obviously lots of references to our favorite Disney cats, the Aristocats.
Yeah.
So this is, I would assume, going to be in place of Nightingale's on the Wish, because that's the piano lounge.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
On the sister ship.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's cool. This is more, Nightingale's is a reference to Cinderella, but this is more of like
okay. I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I didn't know that.
It's very subtle. I feel like this is not going to be as subtle.
Yeah. Well, the description says it's a direct extension of the Grand Hall. Scat Catch Lounge will also take design cues from the Grand Hall's Agrabah-inspired architecture with a complementary color palette and curated decor, symbols of cats, both hidden and overt. There was a cup, there was a glass, like, with the cat face on the bottom. I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's intense. People really like it, though.
It's going to be throughout the space that will help bring the animated adventures of Duchess and her mischievous kittens into the real world for the first time. At Scat Cat Lounge, guests will encounter swinging live music and delicious craft cocktails, which is right up my book. So, obviously, there's more information about this on DCL Fan, and you can reach out to a Dreams Unlimited travel agent as well. It's free, no obligation quote, all of that stuff. Again, they'll help you out. So here's the thing. Also, something happened with the Disney Adventure, or something was talked about on the Disney Adventure, which is the Asian ship, right?
That's correct. Yeah. So the Disney Adventure is going to be sailing from Singapore, and so we don't know a whole lot about it, but what we do know is they gave us a teaser of Captain Minnie's map of things that are going to be on the ship. So some things are familiar, like they alluded to a Toy Story splash pad, Avengers characters, Baymax.
Oh.
But we don't know details yet.
Yeah.
We just know teasers of what characters, what movies are going to be.
So it's just kind of like, hey, it's still going.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So, and we don't, like I said, we don't know a whole lot about it because it's not going to be sailing from any of the other ports.
Not any ports we're used to, right?
Right, correct. So, but kind of going back to the new itineraries, that released for fall 2025 through spring 2026. Another plug for travel agents. If you book through Dreams Unlimited Travel, you get up to a $1,000
Oh,
ship or
shoot.
credit.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. So it's like, why?
Legitimately did not know that.
No, so like, why
Yeah.
would it? So for me,
It's free drinks.
right, or, you know.
Or whatever.
or get
Merchandise if you're like people that aren't
It's a
like
free
us.
cat
but-
souvenir glass. It's a free
well, the mug and
spirit
was
jersey.
that like Haunted Man? Well, not on this ship, but on the Adventure, or not the Adventure.
No, on the
Treasure.
Yeah, there's
the
gonna
Haunted
be that
Mansion
too.
Lounge. You've got the collectible
Yeah.
merchandise. There's a Jungle Cruise thing in
You
there,
could probably
right?
spend $1,000 on that.
Oh
you
my God!
know?
Yeah.
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 It's costing you the same price to book your trip either way. Why not
Yeah,
get
it
the-
is.
get, you know,
Yeah,
the-
we
the
book directly
shipboard,
through
so.
Disney, so the price is exactly the same,
Yeah.
and then we throw you
Yeah.
something a little extra, enjoy your cruise a little bit
Well,
more.
I did not know it could be up to that amount. So that is one of those where I'm like,
Yeah, it'll make you think about it. So
Yeah,
it's free
well-
money, guys.
So, well, thank you, Hannah.
Thank you, Rhino.
And that's going to do it for this Disney News Flash. Thank you. If you
Gotcha.
like
Happy
the
Friday.
video, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you are listening to this, if I did put this out on the podcast feed, feel free to rate and review podcasts wherever you can find them. Again, we just did this. We wanted to make sure that we got some of this news out because we have some pre-recorded shows coming out that are all about some of the resorts here at Walt Disney World. So those are also worth checking out. Don't forget, we have 2 YouTube channels. There is youtube.com/DizUnlimited and also youtube.com/WDWinfo. That is our Diz channel where you can see some room overviews, taking some ambiance with park benches and things like that. So all worth checking out. We have DCL Fan, which is going to give you all the information you need in Disney Cruise Line in one place. And of course, we have WDWinfo.com, and that's got a lot of information about news and treats and discounts and deals and things like that. And we don't talk about it a ton, but disboards.com, over there are people like all of you, anybody who's like a big Disney fan, big Disney trip planner, that is where you're going to find some more common verbiage and easier to break down information by people who have done it. Yeah,
Get an account and ask.
it is
questions.
an overwhelming amount of information is what I'm going to
But when
say.
you're planning a trip, you
Yeah,
know, like,
it can be very helpful. I have had
Yeah.
people bring it up. So I just wanted to throw all of that out there. And again, thank you for listening to this Disney News Flash. And we'll see you soon with some more content. Bye.
Bye.